Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your tarot reading here on Dove and Serpent Tarot. Please hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. Okay? And remember that the most important part, Scorpio, of any tarot reading is you. And look at that, the Lover's card. Interesting. Let's put that into some perspective. We're going to use the Dove and Serpent spread. Already a lot of major arcana coming out. And the 10s here, wow. This is very unique. I think it's going to be a good one. Also, if there's anything you need me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Okay? Finishing up here. Oh yeah, let's just put out all the good cards for you. We've got all the good cards for you, Scorpio. This is really amazing. Mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. Going to use the Waite-Smith deck. And this is the card that we're going to set aside. We're not going to look at this until the very end of the reading. We'll set the frog and the alien today on there. And hopefully that card will tie everything together and give us the confirmation we need at the end of things. So, major. We got these earth and water. We got a little bit of water, a little bit of earth, a little bit of air. So the only thing that we really don't have is the fire, but we've got the art or temperance card, which is fire. Right? This is the card that rules Sagittarius. That is some good fire energy here. All right? But we're starting with the Lover's card. I think that you are in a position where you are uniting, you are marrying yourself, you are coming together in a most holy union with your ideal, with whatever is your true love. Right? Your purpose in life. This could be finding the ideal partner, right? This could be uniting with our soulmate, okay? Could be that. We see a Two of Cups over here in the position of your relationships. This is you finding that one, the only one, the one that's meant for you. Could be a person. It could be a career. It could be a study, a focus. It could be a spiritual union. Could be all of these things. This card is about you really knowing yourself, right? We've got you taken care of. You're good. This is you finding your match, your ideal relationship. Could be a romantic love relationship, yes. Okay. I usually don't do love or romance relationship readings. This might be one. If it's resonating with you that way, that's how you should interpret it. But it doesn't have to be. A person doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, love relationship with another person. Okay. This card is all about you finding and making the conscious effort and choosing to come together with your greatest, highest ideal of love. Okay. This could be a spiritual union. It could be a physical union with a person. It could be a union with your life's purpose, with your creative being, with God, goddess, deity. Could be that kind of mystical union. Could be a union with your chosen field of study, your chosen passion or career or major at university or whatever, right? This could be your union with the ideal job or career that you have always kind of held up as your one true love, right? This may sound silly. That's okay. But this is that card, right? This is that card that doesn't care if it's being silly, right? Because it's found the one thing that completes it. I don't really like saying it that way, though, but you know what I mean, right? Coming together with that highest ideal of love, okay? Highest ideal of love. And we see that love represented here with the Two of Cups in the position of your relationship, your environment. This is a relationship that is reciprocating. It's respectful. It's mutual. It's affection. It's love. It's deeply connected. It is a spiritual union. It is a deep emotional connection, even if it's with a spiritual entity, God, goddess, deity, if it's with a person, a place, if it's with your creativity, whatever it might be. Okay, whatever it might be. Let me know in the comments what it is that you are choosing to unite with. Right? Are you finding your soulmate? Are you finding your highest ideal in your chosen career, your field of study, your creative works, whatever it is? Right? Maybe share that with us. That would be wonderful. I'm very happy. I mean, we really got all the perfect cards here. I said at the beginning that you were taken care of, that you're good, because we've got this Three of Cups here representing your general energy. You know yourself. This is an understanding 3, right? It's about understanding. And it's that water energy. You understand yourself. You know who you are. You know what you want. You know what you're made of. You know what you're capable of. You know what kind of love you have, right? You know what you want. You know what abundance and celebration, you know what kind of joy this is going to be for you. You're not going to settle for anything less, right? You know exactly what you're after. You'll recognize it when you see it, okay? And I think you have a lot of love to give. So whatever you are uniting with is going to be receiving so much from you, right? So much of this water energy, this love, this care, this affection, this nurturing, this respect. And it's going to come back to you. It's going to be very reciprocating. I wonder if this is going to be a 6 of Cups, this mystery card. Maybe a 6 of any of the suits, any of the elements would be great. But you know who you are, you know what you're capable of, and you're ready to receive your equal, your match, right? And here is the kind of result of that union. Here is fire and water coming together. This is, again, it's the only fire that we have in the reading today, coming by way of the Sagittarius energy. Maybe this other person, this other entity, this career, whatever it is that you're uniting with, maybe they have a bit of a Sagittarius connection, okay? Either through the idea of the archer, or the idea of the centaur, you know, or maybe they're literally just a Sagittarius person, right? But any of those images or symbols might resonate with you in terms of what this other is, what this true ideal of love is, okay? This card is also showing the magic, really the true electricity that happens, the true magic and alchemy when the two of you come together, right? Because the two of you coming together are transcending just what each of you are individually, right? Kind of a power couple kind of deal. And I really feel like there's a lot that's going to result from this union. Now, let's get into the real treasure here. We see first a 10 of discs. We have the 10 of cups and the 10 of discs. We'll start with the pentacles here. So resulting from this union, real wealth, real physical success, real organization, management, and real abundance, real just rewards and profit, and this really lucrative result of your union in the physical world, right? Like the actual kind of power couple where you're just going to be making moves, making money, creating an abundant life, okay? This isn't only money, though. This is you feeling like you have found the buried treasure, right? This is feeling like you are just such a wealthy person, not just money, wealthy with love, with blessings, right? This is you kind of counting your blessings, right? All these little coins. These are all these is you counting your blessings. Understanding how much you have in your life, how much wealth you really have around you. I was going to say how lucky you are, but it's not really a luck thing. But just how blessed you are with all of this energy and this union. Okay. Now, the next card over here, we see the 10 of Cups. This is you counting your spiritual blessings, your emotional blessings. This is a lot of really deep satisfaction resulting from this union, right? You really are able to fulfill your purpose. Maybe this is a relationship with a person. And with your relationship, with this union, you're going to be in a position where you can really pursue those things that mean the most to you. Your purpose in life, right? Intense satisfaction of your spiritual destiny, your spiritual desires, right? What are you meant to do with your time here? So these are kind of those spiritual blessings. And I feel like this could really be the fruits of this union. Maybe children, right? If it's a union with, let's say, your artistic side, your creative outlet, this is really producing a lot of meaningful work, right? A lot of production here, a lot of it's kind of like the 10 of discs, where it's like physical, tangible things, but these are those things with real emotional meaning behind them, right? This is you really kind of producing your destiny, right? Producing these things with strong emotional connections, really deep meaning for you. So it's a little bit different than the wealth and the treasure around us. This is more of the kind of the more subtle side of that, I guess, right? So it could be like children or producing your artistic creations. This is creativity now that's been given form. Okay. So this is another result of this really fantastic union. It's really once in a lifetime, very kind of unique opportunity for you. Down beneath everything, we see this Mercury magician energy. I feel like this is something that you've been working toward. I feel like this is something you've always known that you were going to find eventually. It's almost like you were maybe unconsciously, maybe just in the kind of spiritual realm, that you were underneath here working to create this opportunity, working to bring this union together, bring this thing to completion. Okay. And I think that in some ways, you or your spirit or God, goddess, deity, the divine through you has really kind of orchestrated all of this, you know? And I think you've kind of known that. I think you've had an inkling that something really, really special is kind of in store for you in your life, you know? I think this is it. We also see this water energy. This is the Prince of Cups here. It's at the top of the path of the dove here. Kind of what's forefront on your mind. I don't know if there's a water sign person. But at the same time, you know, maybe this isn't talking about the other. Maybe this is talking about you. Because this is the air of water. So I think it kind of represents Scorpio in general. And this could be something that is important to you that you want to make sure you stay focused on, and this is maintaining your individuality. Okay? As much as we're talking about union and kind of transcending individuality a little bit, you still want to be you. Right? And I think that's why we've got this kind of representative of Scorpio at the top there, saying that even through all of this coming together, union, this mixture, right, you're still going to be you. And that's important to you. I don't think you want to lose your individuality, right? I I think that that is something that you need to keep in the forefront of your mind, so that we don't lose ourselves in all of this. Because then I think these tens on either side will lose a little bit of their meaning, a little bit of their potency, if we don't stay in touch with who we are essentially, right? Our kind of general individuality, our uniqueness. I think that's important. Now, we've talked about the Three of Cups and the Two of Cups a little bit, but I want to move on now to the Five of Swords here. It's in the position of what we don't want. And this is basically arguing. This is a lack of harmony, a lack of agreement. This is kind of a discord, a disagreement, a disharmony in our communication, in our relationships. Okay? We don't want this. We want everything to just be sunshine and roses, peace and tranquility all the time. I don't think that's realistic. I think even in the most perfect union, there's going to be some squabbling. There's going to be some disagreements. There's going to be maybe some debate, right? So we can't go into this expecting that it's just going to literally be a honeymoon for the rest of our lives. I don't care if this is with a new employer, a new career, if it's with a soulmate, a spiritual partner. Whatever it is, we have to prepare ourselves for those moments of arguing and fighting, right? We're not always going to agree on everything, right? I think this kind of speaks to that old cliche that you show me any couple that never argues, and there's something really, really wrong with that picture, right? You need a little bit of this intense discussion, a little bit of disagreement. And I think that's also how we can unite the differing opinions, different individuals, right? We're maintaining our individuality. You have your own thoughts and opinions, your own desires, your own needs, and so do they, or it, or the company, or whatever you're uniting with. They have their own uniqueness. So those things coming together, the fire and the water here in this Art or Temperance card, the coming together, the union itself is producing a little bit of air, a little bit of steam, right? And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. It shows that the elements are merging, that there's a chemical reaction going on, okay? So we have to not try to kick this card completely out of the path of the serpent. We have to just understand that this is going to be a necessary energy in our lives, right here. And moving past that, we get a nice Eight of Pentacles. This is really steady growth. This is practical stuff right here, right? We had really a lot of magical, a lot of real special, intense love energy going on. But there's a practical side to it. How do we get to the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles? Well, we have to go through the 8. We have to be smart. We have to make the right decisions. We have to nurture the relationship. We have to go through this. We just lost the overhead camera there. I apologize for that. Things have been getting really warm down here lately, so the camera tends to overheat. But to get to the 8 here, or to get to the 10s, we've got to go through the 5. We've got to embrace the 8, and that's the slow and deliberate nurturing, fostering the real growth of this relationship. Okay, it's not just, boom, a magical union, chemical reaction, and then what, right? Well, then we have to maintain it. We have to do the work to grow this relationship, to extend it out into the future, to reach the level of success we see with the 10s here. I know you can't see them with the overhead, so I'll hold them up. To reach these 10s, this is the culmination, this is the future, the success, the ultimate success that we want with this union. We have to be smart, we have to be cautious and prudent, and we have to do things in a very intentional, very deliberate way. We can't rush things. It's going to take time. It's going to take time and effort. I want to look at the mystery card now and see if this is going to give us a 6 that we've kind of been looking for, right? I think that a 6 of any element would be would be quite nice right now. It would show that this is really going to be this reciprocating, harmonized, very resonant relationship. But maybe the cards will give us a message of some other energy that we need to focus on if there's another difficulty, if there's another factor that we didn't consider. No, it's a Six of Wands. This is telling us that the real harmony, the real resonance here is on a spiritual, creative level. Okay, so if we would have had a Six of Discs, okay, good. We're on the same page in the physical realm, you know, domestically, with our finances, with the home, and, you know, physically. Or we could have had a Six of, we could have had a Six of Swords, and that is that we agree on most things. We may argue a little bit, but we always resolve it, and we always find common ground, and we're fair, and we resonate, you know, that way. A Six of Cups would have said that we definitely are on the same page emotionally. We both feel the same way about things. We both have the same, like, ideals or the same relationship with spirit. We both are sensitive in the same ways, you know, intuitive, reflective. But the Six of Wands is saying that you are connected on a level that's even deeper than any of that. This is a real soulmate situation. This is that the two of you are flames of the same fire. Okay, I don't want to say twin flames. I don't know if I like that term really. But I think you're flames from the same fire, okay? And I think that connection, that overlap, that harmony and resonance permeates the other elements, right? This fire goes through the cups, the swords, and the pentacles. And I think this is the best kind of harmony to have. The best kind of resonance is the Six of Wands here. So I really think that this is the one, right? This is as perfect as it gets. And that makes me very happy for you. I'm very, very excited. I apologize for the overhead camera. We're still going to do an extended, and I'd like you to stick around for that. We'll see what might show up, okay? I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for letting me read for you. And thank you for being the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot.